go. I don't know what to say when you're next to me. I feel so warm and safe. It's these feelings I feel that make me wanna say, let's stay a while, maybe let's just chill. And when I see you smile, it brightens up your face. When I feel your touch, it's such a warm embrace. It's that joy I feel. I don't want to go away. So I turn to you. And this is what I'll say. Let's stay a while. Maybe let's just chill. Stay for the night. Baby, let's just chill. Stay for a while. Baby, let's just chill. When I feel touch, I don't want to go to me. It's that joy that stays. And it's all because of that warm embrace. Stay for the night, baby, let's just chill. Stay for a while, baby, let's just chill. Smile, it brightens up my day. Still call, I don't know what to say. Let's stay the night, baby, let's just chill. Come stay the night, baby, let's just chill.
Oh, man, that was nice. I like that. That is one of my favorite songs that Kimberly has sent me, and that's called "Let's Chill." Yeah, I opened my show with it tonight. How are you all doing? Can y'all hear me clearly? Yeah, that was called. But I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, that's Kimberly. She's in here. Y'all say hello to Kim. That's her music. That what you just heard. That's called "Let's Chill." And man. Yeah, I said, yeah, I'm opening the show with that tonight. Yeah, I said I was gonna open the show with that tonight. How you all doing? Welcome, welcome. I see you all. Welcome in Radio Land on GCPR Network. Welcome across all my social media. And yeah, hope you all had a good day. Hope everybody's safe. It's out on all platforms, by the way. Yeah, yeah, it's out on all platforms, by the way. And y'all gonna hear more. I have more of Kimberly's music lined up. You're gonna be hearing it through the week, and you're gonna hear it as soon as I start my Saturday show. I'm looking for a good time to have my Saturday show. I'm always like, should I do midnight or should I do 11 o'clock? See, that's what I always struggle with, because you know I'm not gonna be doing them in the middle of the day. I might, I might, I might have some time sometime in the middle of the day. But I'm not gonna schedule any time in the middle of the day. And you're not getting Sunday. That's my reading day. I gotta stay up. So how's everyone doing? I see you, Penelope. I see you, Olivia. You all are right on time. I see you all. I see you all. Um, if you follow me on social media platforms, you know today I posted all of the newly released audio that is coming out, that we have access to now. And all that audio is from Sonya Massey case. Today they released more audio. Yeah, and it is. It's painful. I'm just gonna go on and tell you, it is painful to hear. It was painful to listen to, um, and I have 12 minutes of it. We're gonna listen to all 12 minutes, and then we're going to come back and break it down. Um, like I say, it's painful. It actually starts on July the 4th. Audio that the 911 calls released are from the 4th of July all the way up until the 6th. So, yeah. So any questions before I start? Anybody want to ask me anything before we start? Because once I start them, I'm going to play them all the way through, and then we'll go back and listen to them. Because I really want you all to pay special attention to her mother's audio, because her mother called. Survived the bar. Now we're waiting until November. Let's go. Y'all congratulate Almost an Attorney. He gets to change his name to an attorney soon. If TNathan is your boss, don't be late. He will call you out. So, yeah, I don't usually do trigger warnings because I believe that we all have a responsibility to bear witness to a lot of stuff. But I understand everybody's not built like me. I can sing, I just don't know like to. I love your voice on these songs, Kim. I want to hear more of your voice. I think we deserve more of your voice. It fits the music great, and we need more of it. When I was listening to it, I just had this fusion jazz mix going on in my head with it, like with your others thing. But you all get to hear more of Kim, I promise you. Uh, y'all get to hear more of Kim as the week goes on, and I told you she's gonna be a spotlight. I need 12 songs from you, Kim. 12? I need at least 10 so I can spotlight them on a Saturday special. Um, but yeah, buckle in. If you need to leave, I'll give you 3 minutes. We'll start in 3 minutes, and we're gonna start with the audios. And if if you can't bear it, if you think that this is going to be too much for you, then please leave. Because I'm not one of those people to spring things on everybody. I'll spring some things, but this I know how, especially for black women, especially for black, how this is could be triggering. And I don't believe in triggers much, but I understand this because this is such an intersectionality of our community. Uh, we're going to start off on audio from July the 4th at 9:27 p.m. on the day, Independence Day, July the 4th at 9:27 a.m. And these are all audios of 911 calls released by the Sangamon County Sheriff's Department. Okay? So, like I say, it's gonna be 12 complete minutes. We're gonna run through all 12 minutes first, and then we're gonna come back and discuss what we'll listen to. Okay? And then we'll answer any questions that you all have. Like I say, GCPR land, I am working on getting a system set up, text, but give me a minute because we're also going to have the app dropping soon for Android and iPhones, and then that'll make it easier for us to communicate. All right. So, is everybody here ready? Is everybody here ready to hear these audios? Here, like I say, if you're not ready to hear these audios, please stand, leave now. Anybody who is here when I start or comes in, if anybody comes in and has to leave, my moderators got you. They'll watch the numbers and they'll make announcements that what is going on, even though I announced it earlier today. All right. So we're gonna take one more minute. We got 10:09 Central Standard Time, 11:09 Eastern Time, and we're gonna start. I'm gonna dog nap Bella and Pinky while Uncle T is busy. I'm gonna tell you, not a good idea. Cause this one, this one right here, yeah, she not going. And Pinky will bite you. Yeah, Pinky will bite you. Greetings, Petty. Greetings, Auntie Petty. All right, let's start. Let's get it. You here? You hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. You hear me now? All right. I'll back it up. Let's try again. Hold tight. You're all. Testing 1 2 3. Y'all can hear me, but you can't hear the audio. All right. We're going to go this way. All right. We'll go this way.
Okay, what's going on there?
Well, my daughter is
911, what's the address for your emergency? Hello, 911.
Can you hear it now? All right.
Hello, 911.
cool. I'm cool. Y'all
Hello, 911. Hello.
You can see the date. Look at the bottom. That was July the 4th.
911, address of emergency.
This is the next day.
Okay, what's going on there?
Well, my daughter is being sporadic, and she's been mentally having a mental breakdown, which is something new to me. She's not a danger to herself. She's not a danger to me. But when she gets upset, then she thinks everybody's after her. Like paranoid schizophrenic. She thinks everybody's after her.
Okay, how old is she?
Yeah. She's 35.
What's her name?
Sonia Massey.
Sonia, you said?
I'm just answering the question. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm sorry. Hello. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Her name is Sonia?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and what's your name?
Donna.
Donna, what's your phone number there?
He's out in the front of the house talking so loud that you could probably hear her to the end of the block.
Okay.
She had a car keys in her hand, but they told me, the mental people told me to call 911 because she could get in her car and kill herself or somebody, because she has ran a couple of red lights when she went, and so she's being sporadic, and I don't want you guys to hurt her, please. Don't.
Okay,
please
ma'am, I've got some questions I've got to ask you. Does she have a weapon?
Okay. No.
Okay. Is this a suicide attempt?
No, she won't. She's not going to hurt herself or anyone else.
Okay. Is she alert?
She's alert.
Okay.
Mom.
All right. Ma'am, we're going to get help on the way, okay? If anything changes or she tries to leave, call me back.
Okay, my sister has something to say that she saw that I didn't see. She said, never mind.
Okay.
We got it covered.
Help's on the way.
Thank you. And please don't send no combative policemen that are prejudiced, please.
Okay, well, that would be none of them, man. They just do their job, okay?
Oh, they're all fucked up. They're scary. I'm scared of the police. Please,
Okay. There's nothing to be fearful of, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sometimes they make the serious bit worse.
Okay. Help's on the way, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
911 address.
Fuck you up, bitch. Fuck you up. I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to fuck you up. You come anywhere near me, bitch. Anybody. Come here. Come here. Hey. Come here. Come here. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here. Get your motherfucking ass out of here, bitch. Come here. Wait till you come here. Wait till you come here. If you don't let me get in this car, I'm going to kill you, hoe. What? Come here. Come here. Because when I get you, I'm going to kill you. Bitch, you did this. Yeah, you did. And when I get in, I'm going to kill you, bitch. Bitch, you know where my teeth is, bitch. You, bitch. I'm finna get you. Bitch. Wait, bitch. Wait, bitch. You wait, bitch. Wait, bitch. Yep. You knew that my people was out here, didn't you? You didn't know that my people was out here? Huh? Huh? Was me? See her ass. Huh? Come here. Wait, come on. You think I was more people? You made me break my window? Huh? You want me to stop? Watch this.
This is Sonya Massey's audio. audio.
Where she go?
This is from the 911 call on July the 5th. This is the one after the mother called.
You ready? What? Google what? Because I keep hearing you, bitch. Where you running to? You got. Bitch, I'm finna tear your ass up. This bitch go. This bitch go. Bitch. Bitch. Where you go? Who is this? Let me what it says. Let's go. Hey. Where'd she go? Where that girl go who bust my window? Cuz. Yeah. She busted my window. Right now? I don't know, but she need to be found. Where's she at? She running around.
You hear her talking about the window.
Why she just bust my window? Shana. Where she at? She running around here. It's that. I'm finna say she busted it. I ain't busted shit, bitch. You did. How? Play a little game, bitch. Where this bitch go?
Central Dispatch, Mark.
Hello. Hello.
Central Dispatch.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Okay, I'm having a hard time hearing you. Can you speak up?
No. It's
Okay, I can't understand what street.
Hoover.
Hoover?
Ow. Yes.
You said Hoover?
Yes.
Okay, what is the problem?
Man, you guys. Someone come over here and get this girl.
Sorry, what is the problem?
This girl hit me with a brick.
Oh.
Paper.
Okay.
Hurting real bad. She's sitting. No, hold on. Hold on.
Okay, and why did your neighbor hit you with a brick?
Well, come find out, cause y'all, I can't tell you when I'm hurting real bad. And I go to the. Hold on now, cause
Okay.
it's crazy in my butt.
What is your name?
This, cause y'all come, I can't do it right now, man. Sorry.
Okay.
And
What is your name?
right address. I can't. I don't know hers. That's the only.
What is your name?
All right. Yeah. And I'm not going to conjecture about the second part at all. But she mentions the car, the busted window, and it seems to be some kind of mentioning of an altercation with her neighbor. And I'm just putting, this is the information I'm just putting out. But I want us, because I don't want us to get it from places where people make conjecture. I want you to just, I wanted you to all listen to it in its completion and notice the time and the date of everything. Now I'm going to, for people just joining us, we're going to go back to the mother's phone call. I'm going to back up and make that transition to the mother's phone call. Because for me, that is.
Well, she's not a danger to me.
Okay, what's going on there?
Well, my
This is the
daughter
mother's
is
phone
being
call.
sporadic, and she's been mentally having a mental breakdown, which is something new to me. She's not a danger to herself. She's not a danger.
Now, I said I was going to do commentary on this because we've heard, but you notice what she said. She said this is new to her. So she does, Sonia Massey did not have a history of mental illness. She said this was new to her. And I'm saying it has something to do, and I'll go back and I'm going to play the mother's interview where the mother talks about her recent, well, her diagnosis of lupus and the stages of kidney disease she was in. So understand, this is not a long history. All these audios come from between the 4th and the 6th of July. All right, and I'm gonna give you some basis for that in just a minute because we're going to talk about what the mother said earlier. All right, so let me get back to that. But remember, this is new to her. So also, I want to cuss people out that were talking about trying to say what the mother shouldn't have done. If you listen to the audio, you know she didn't want to call, but she called because the mental health people told her to call. She doesn't want to call. That's obvious. So people are talking about, and I get tired of these Monday morning quarterbacks and all these people who act like, they do something different or they wouldn't do anything. If this is not a young woman we're talking about, this is her mother, an older woman. Her children are not there at this time. So she is trying to get help. I want you all to understand that. I want you to remember that. She is trying to get help for her daughter. And I'm not going to be patting any policemen on the back because they do their job. I get so tired of people. The woman lady told me, I was just in a live, and this talked about, well, you all should be thanking him because he a good cop. What? Don't make me cuss right now. Let's get through the rest of this.
Danger to me, but when she gets upset, then she thinks everybody's after her. Like paranoid schizophrenic, she thinks everybody's after her.
Okay. How old is she?
Yeah. She's 35.
What's her name?
Sonia Massey.
Sonia, you said?
I'm just answering the question. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm sorry. Hello. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Her name is Sonia?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And what's your name?
Donna.
Donna, what's your phone number there?
He's out in the front of the house talking so loud that you could probably hear her to the end of the block.
Okay.
She had a car keys in her hand, but they told me, the mental people told me to call 911 because she could get in her car and kill herself or somebody because she has ran a couple of red lights when she went. And so she's being sporadic, and I don't want you guys to hurt her, please. Don't.
Okay,
please
ma'am, I've got some questions I've got to ask you. Does she have a weapon?
Okay. No.
Okay. Is this a suicide attempt?
No, she won't. She's not going to hurt herself or anyone else.
Okay. Is she alert?
She's alert.
Okay.
Mom.
All right. Ma'am, we're going to get help on the way, okay? If anything changes or she tries to leave, call me back.
Okay, my sister has something to say that she saw that I didn't see. Oh, she said, never mind.
Okay.
We got it covered.
Helps on the
Yeah.
way.
Thank you. And please don't send no combative policemen that are prejudiced, please.
Okay, well, that would
They
be
will
none of
kill
them, man.
her.
They just do their job, okay?
Oh, they're all fucked up. They're scary. I'm scared of the police. Please
Okay.
be
There's
careful.
nothing to be fearful of, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sometimes they make the shit worse.
Okay. Helps on the way, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Now, I'm playing that. I'm especially playing that again because I want, people out here with all these weird, because some people are just weird. They're out there's all these weird conspiracy theories, right? And these conspiracy theories are not the truth. Those calls showed that there was a pattern that the people, let me get this back up while we talk. They showed us that the police were familiar with Sonia Massey's situation for those 2 days prior to her murder. That's what it shows us, right? And we have to understand it. And so, but the mother was prepared. Like I say, the mother did not want to do that. The mother did not want to call alarm. She did. She did not want to be on. Now,
Who was?
I'm going to, because people were asking me, how did I know Sonia Massey had lupus? And how did I know about her situation? And we're going to examine that. I'm going to show you how I knew that she had lupus and kidney disease.
Who was Sonia Massey for people who don't know her?
She was very smart, and she's always helping everybody but herself. She really was a homebody and a good mom.
Malachi, what was your mom like?
She was just a ball of love, honestly, to me. She cooked me the best food. I love her food. She was just a ball of energy, like a ball of energy. She could talk to anybody, She's just the most loving person ever.
Does it feel like she's gone?
No. This is feeling surreal to me right now. She had lupus and stuff like that, so I would never think she would pass from anything like this. I would think it was from that, but she would always tell me that if she did pass, just be strong. That's all I could do for her.
It's not real. This can't be real. I don't know how this could be real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for your loss, too. And how did you find out that a deputy had shot your mother?
I found out from my cousin telling me.
What do you want to see done now?
I want him to get for full term, the highest amount of years he can get until death.
Do you think Sonia would still be alive if she had not been black?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would have definitely been more cautious. He wouldn't have did that, I don't think.
No, he wouldn't have did it at all.
We're going to get justice for sure. I know. We are for sure. I'm positive. I'm positive.
Away from my husband in the water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
I rebuke you in the name of
God, I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the top.
Malachi, you told me you only watched a little bit of the video.
Mm-hmm.
You had to stop.
Yeah, I can't finish it. Cause my mom, she was too nice. It's no way. Nothing like that should have happened.
Donna, you watched it.
No, I can't.
You don't even.
I can't.
You'd mentioned that Sonia was sick, so she had lupus, you said.
She was on the last stage of kidney disease.
And mentally, was she okay as far as you know?
Yeah, she was up until the last few days before that. She started saying, I'm gonna die. She started getting paranoid.
Was Sonia ever diagnosed with anything?
A few days before, they said that she was paranoid because something happened.
I don't know what set her off.
All right. So, do you understand, right? like I say, this is not a history. This is a few days, and it's most likely associated with the kidney disease, the lupus. And you heard her talk about, you know, she was going by what the people that had did the mental exam told her. And understand, that's why I wanted to also disabuse you all of this now, this idea that Sonia Massey got into it with Isabella Butterfield, and somehow no, none of that happened. That's what that didn't happen because number one, um, Miss Butterfield works at a clinic, not a hospital. And Sonia Massey's situation required hospitals. So she went to St. John, I believe it's called St. John Hospital, HSHS St. John. So, and that's what her son told her she had drive to. So that's why I be wondering when people spread misinformation, when the information is out there for you to actually find the real information. So I wanted to play all that because I wanted you all to hear it in its entirety. Um, I didn't break the first part up because I didn't want anybody to hear part of it. I wanted you to hear all of it so you can see that even in the part where we just hear the audio from the dispatch, right? Because I always wondered, I was like, and more information is coming out. So I was listening to, they were on the audio all that time. You notice how long that section of the audio was there. And no police showed up in the entire time that that audio was running. And that part of the audio, it's at least 7 to almost 8 minutes. The phone call that the mother makes on the 5th was a 2-minute and 37-minute phone call. That other time was almost 8 minutes, and nobody showed up while she was obviously having an episode outside her house. None of that. No one showed up during it. I have to work with people with these issues, and I have family with these issues due to their kidneys. And I had to do some research because I didn't know the two were synonymous until I did the research on the kidney disease and lupus and how it affects you mentally, right? But like I said, wanted to disabuse people of this idea that Sonia Massey was suffering from long-term mental disorders. You heard it from her mother. You heard it from, this has started a couple of days earlier, and they were also getting her help. I don't know if you all were in here the other night when I played the entire um, press conference that Ben Crump had with the family after the autopsy report came on. And the son tells you, that's why I was like, listen to people say where she drove. The son tells you where she was driving to as he was talking to her on the phone when she drove herself to the hospital. You get to hear the mother's concern and her helplessness also. And I just say, can we, my bestie was talking about, as I hear all these people saying these things, that we're missing not just empathy and compassion, but sympathy for other people in their plights. Earlier, I was in a live for a couple of minutes because y'all know I cuss. So I'm in the live and I'm listening to the good cop, bad cop routine. And here's my thing. Here's my thing. Muhammad Ali was talking about 1,000 snakes outside the door. And then you say that, well, not all the snakes outside the door are poisonous. Well, I'm shutting the door. Let the non-poisonous snakes take out all the poisonous snakes for me. Because if you're not doing that, you're not interested in my safety. Even if you say I'm not a poisonous snake, but you're allowing poisonous snakes to run free and threaten my life, and you say in the same breath that you're trying to, well, protecting and serving me starts with taking out the poisonous snakes. And then we can navigate from there. So when we had these good cop, bad cop conversations, I was like, well, when was the last time you shot a cop for violating the law? Because they sure don't worry about shooting me. So when was the last time you shot one to stop it? You know how many videos we have seen? And then that's why Farley, Deputy Farley, and they was like, well, he was good. He did compressions. You did compressions on a woman who had been shot in the face with dirty towels when you had medical kits in your cars. You put dirty towels on her, and you want me to pat you on the back for holding her face with dirty towels when you had access to medical equipment that was sterilized. You want me to patch him on the back when the whole situation could have not been de-escalated if he wouldn't have drew his gun. If he would have said, "Hey, what's going on here? There's no threat here." It was not. It was, and then people are like, "Well, they couldn't see." What do you mean they couldn't see? What video are you all watching? There was at no time in that video where you could not see exactly where she was and what she was doing, because that counter was at their waist. That anybody who has a counter like that, they know. And then how tall he was, yeah, that counter would have been like at my, it might have even been at my waist. So yeah, and let me tell you something. And people's like, well, no, he pulled his gun on her. Both of them did. There was no water cell in their way. There was no threat. And that's why I say the other officer that you all want to give all these kudos to, I'm not giving any kudos to, because he could have de-escalated the situation. The entire Illinois Board of Police are at fault here because, number one, they allowed him to move around from office, from department to department. Let's just, before we get to the DUI, the colon cancer, the medication you take while you're on cancer, how do you have a man at a police department that engages in a high-speed chase and you know they falsified information on the document? They literally call him in for falsifying evidence. How does said police officer get another job after that? How do you get another job after your supervising officer has you on tape? Well, recording. I don't know how he recorded it, but has you on recording being so nonchalant about falsifying for official statement. How? How? The entire Illinois police, the entire Illinois board of certification, yes. And the sheriff of that department, if the CIA director had to step down, they made her resign about a shooting she wasn't even at. There were people she didn't even hire that she was there when she got there. If they made her step down, the sheriff of Sangamon County needs to step down. What's the problem? Because he was more culpable than the CIA director was in a shooting. He was more culpable. This is the problem that the whole. I'm gonna tell you something else. The whole family of Sean Grayson's fiance, they all Republicans. As a matter of, yeah, they are Republicans. But see, it's beyond that for me. It's beyond that. It's the idea that this is par for the course, is the two Americas that Dr. King talks about, that the criminal justice system has two avenues. And we're seeing, what we're just seeing is just seeing it on full display. We have been seeing, now that's the funny thing, we have been known there are two justice systems in this country. But we are now acknowledging the implications of that on the level that a lot of people have not acknowledged. And it's what we're seeing. If Sean Grayson was black, he would have never got a job in a sheriff's department after having 2 DUI convictions. He could have found Jesus. He could have had some new procedure to make sure he never drank again, but he would have never got a job at a sheriff's department in this country. And so that's what I say, when y'all be talking about good cops, like as long as there are bad cops, good cops got a job to do. And until they do that job, I don't call any slave catchers good. There are no good slave catchers. No, you're not. And you just have to, if you're really a good cop, you got to accept that. You got to accept that that's your job. The Supreme Court has upheld that police do not have an obligation to protect us. That's what they ruled in accordance with the Uvalde shooting. They said the police did not have a right to, did not have an obligation to protect those kids. Let that sink in. That's what the Texas Supreme Court said. That's what the Supreme Court ruled on. That they did not have an obligation to protect those kids against the shooter that was armed with the same gun. So basically, and then when I looked at the fact, the union, police union has decided not to proceed with the financial aid to defend Sean Grayson. You mean him being fired wasn't enough to charge for murder and being indicted on 3 murder charges? That wasn't enough. That in itself wasn't enough to not defend him. They had to come to that moment. And people don't know how harmful that imagery is. And that is the rub. I just can't. So when you all have your good cop conversation, I'm cussing. And when your good cop gets mad, that's going to show me who they are. Because there's no way in the face of, and then they have this other cop, you have cops making excuses. Well, you don't know what you would have done in that situation. I want to tell them, do you know how many times I've had a gun on me and not shot somebody because they did something I didn't like? Do you know how many times I've had the opportunity since I was 13, hypothetically speaking, to shoot somebody and I didn't? You know how many fights I've been in when I actually have had a weapon on me and I knew that if I could physically handle it? You have a woman with a pot. Do you understand that? A pot. You have 2. See, this was the thing also, and this other thing we're going to throw in there. Sean Grayson shouldn't have been in the field even with all the other stuff. He has stage 3 colon cancer. Stage 3 colon cancer. And one of the drugs that he takes, a painkiller, is also been associated with mood altering. Why was he in the field with stage 3 colon cancer taking drugs for pain medication to control his cancer? Not stage 1, stage 3. Stage 3. Why? And those questions are questions that should lead to the resignation of the chief of police, anybody who had anything to do with his hiring, anybody that signed off on it should be fired or resign. You know, the sheriff is an elected position, so he has to resign. But all of them should go. All of them should go. So that is the state of it. That is what we, and like when the letter to his grandmother to be, not even his grandmother, she's a grandmother to be. She's Isabella's grandmother. Talking about what are we protesting for? Go home and rest your sweat glands. Isabella, I really don't have anything to say about Isabella, but her grandmother, Brenda, she can get it. She can get all the smoke she was advertising for in that op-ed. She can get all that smoke she was advertising. Not done? So that's where we stand. That's where we stand. And this is, you can come here and get true and accurate information. You can come here and get true and accurate information because I'm going to bring you the true and accurate information. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to conjecture, speculate. We're going to give you the information, and you're not going to have an excuse for listening to people out here talking about they were talking to Sonia Massey's spirit. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that video. I'm gonna drag her across TikTok the minute she make that video. The minute she make that video, I'm going to go all the way in. And she thought she got it when she said my spirit was watching the Jeffersons. When I finish, I'm going to go all the way in, and I'm not going to use any pretenses. Counsel me if you want to. Counsel me if you want to, because I still haven't forgiven her for what she did to Jackie Johnson about her son Kendrick Johnson. How you going to tell a mother? How do you tell a mother? How do you get on social media and tell a mother about her dead child and how he was trying to call his grandmother instead of his mother? I, all right, Olivia. How much time I got? Where we at? How much time I got before I have to log off the radio? Yeah, and thank you all for joining me in Radio Land. Appreciate it. I really do. And like I say, if there's an after party, you all can. We got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes. So if there's an after party, you can join us on across our social media as we delve into the facts surrounding the Sonia Massey investigation as we have them, not conjecture. We just got through listening to all the audio release. There's going to be more releases from the Sheriff's Department. We're going to make sure we bring you those. And we're going to follow this case like we're following the Andrew Lester case. And Andrew Lester shot Ralph Yarl for ringing his doorbell because he had the wrong house. And he's set to go to trial in October. We're following all those cases that have recently. You understand how many of these cases are recent? I was getting on someone because they talk about election year. All these cases happen in election year. No, you just sleep in every other time of the every other year. You just sleep because you think we asked for this. You think this is what it takes. This is an indication of the fact that the system continues to fail us. And the only time you listen is when you want our vote. So, yeah. And I tell black people, our votes has to be transactional. And it does. It has to be transactional. But you don't get to wait to 96 days before an election and then decide you want to all of a sudden agree with something somebody's been saying for the last 30 years. And this is the time when it's a black woman that all of a sudden you want to have all of these moral qualms. No, I'm not hearing it now. Not hearing it. Yeah, y'all better hold your nose, do hold whatever you want to, right? And get in those and get in there and vote for us something easier than what we will get. Yeah, let me find out. Let me find out. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to hear it right now. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear all your conjecture that haven't picked up a book. I don't want to hear all this. She not black. She was black when James Clyburn told Joe Biden he would give him the support if he picked a black woman as his running mate. She was black then. Why all of a sudden now she's not black enough? She's not black enough. Like you can't be black and have Indian descent. Like your mother. I wish you all keep playing with me. I told you. I'm here for it. All of a sudden, people that can barely rub two nickels together and haven't rubbed two nickels together in 20 years, all of a sudden want to talk about some nickels. I ain't got no time. Everybody coming out, well, she not black enough. She don't care about black people. When you all start caring about black people so much? I ain't seen you at Julius Jones. I didn't see you at Julius Jones rally when his mother put out the call for us to come to Oklahoma to try to save her son from death row. I didn't see you then. I didn't see you then. And all the people that want to call her names while you're sitting there voting for a man who was divorced and fooled around on each of the women he was married to. He got 3 baby mamas, and you got the nerve to talk about somebody with no kids. Yeah, I don't care. And all of this, oh, she did this to get to the top. Look, I don't know what you all out here doing, right? But if you're not using what you got to get where you need to get, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Yeah, we ain't got nothing to do with that. We ain't got nothing to do with that. But I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna give a black woman the same chance we gave the other 45 white men, 46 white men, 45 white men. My bad. I was counting, but technically it is 46 because some died before they took office and they vice president. Anyway, we're right along. But yeah, give her the same chance. And people were like, is the only reason you're voting for she's a black woman? That's my defining reason between if we got all the shit you add on top of it, what pushes me over is she's a black woman. Don't tell me about records you don't know anything about. If you haven't read her book, don't talk to me about what color she is. If you want to talk negative about it. Donald Trump thought she was black enough that he got in front of the National Association of Black Journalists and said, when did she turn black? I want to ask black people that support Trump, after that, I know you were Rocket Raccoons, but is your Rocket Raccoonery that deep that you're going to justify him getting in front of a whole audience of black people and asking, when did a black woman turn black? What y'all doing? Because I understand the bigots riding with it. That's who you all are. That's why I say, that's why I throw Rocket Raccoons in the same boat, car, spaceship that I throw white supremacists in, and I'm going to give them the same thing because they're showing us who they are. I wish I could get every name of all those blacks against Harris that were in that Zoom call. I need every name. Need every name. Because we need to know who they are because that's who they are. All these people running around, she not this, she not that, she not black. I'm gonna get vulgar in a little while with it. Let me tell you something. Somebody pull out their birth certificate that was born in California and show me race on it. Yeah, show me race on it. Yeah. See, I could pull out my birth certificate because I was born in 1967 in Mississippi, and my birth certificate has lists my parents as Negroes. Yeah, that's what my birth certificate lists as. But Kamala Harris lists her parents as the national origin they came from. Her father was Jamaican, where 92% of the population is black, and her mother is from India. A mother that she wrote about in her attempt to, and not her attempt, and her understanding that she was raising black girls. Y'all didn't read that, huh? I'm confused because I never seen her DNA profile. I see some of the comments as if they know. I don't understand what a DNA profile got to do with it. Most of y'all can't read the alphabet, much less the DNA profile. And DNA profile is about race unless you can quantify the 135 markers for melanin content. No, I know CSI got people fucked up. CSI, generations of CSI has a lot of people messed up. Yeah. Hmm. I read that to you. Yeah. Because yeah. You understand, right? You who because they're stating she's full Indian. Yep. They're stating that she's full Indian. Who? The same people who taught y'all the one drop rule? The same people that came up with blood quantum? Those people? Yeah, those people. Those people. It amazes me to watch people that happen to be black, because y'all not black. It amazes me when I watch people that happen to be black l- tell me what a white man said about my blackness. Y'all amaze me. Y'all amaze me. And to think Thomas missed. Yeah, I wouldn't. Um, yeah, y'all amaze me when y'all do that. All of a sudden, you all are doing the work of white supremacy about what's not black enough. But let me tell you, we've been in the same field. You'd have been in the same field picking the same cotton, but now all of a sudden you're not black enough. Um, I got a picture for you. I got a picture for you. Who knows what the Congressional Black Caucus is? Who knows what the Congressional Black Caucus is? How many white members they got in the Congressional Black Caucus? You all know that Tim Scott is not a part of the Congressional Black Caucus. uh, Side note: Tim Scott never joined the Congressional Black Caucus. Y'all know that, right? Yeah. Maxine Waters and all them. Do I need to show a picture? Do you need a picture? I should give you all a picture of the 2018. Let me get you a picture of the 115th Congressional Black Caucus. Let's see where can I find. I got it on my phone. Dun, dun, dun. I want y'all all in my phone records. Like, who you call? None of you. None of. Let's see. Pull up my photos. National debt release. See, I keep stuff like this. When people be talking of what they be the BS they be talking, I be like, you know who the Congressional Black Caucus is? And most people don't know. Um, hey, did I? It's okay. What's up, GCPR? I can't believe Olivia let me go over. GCPR. Thank you for joining us. Ah, man, sorry about the overage. Um, join me on my other social media platforms. Oh, I see y'all still there. Yeah, join me on the other social media platforms, and we can continue this conversation. All right. Peace. See y'all tomorrow at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And I'm only 2 minutes and 30 seconds over. Might as well make it a round number, right? I might as well keep talking to the 2 minute and 30 second mark. But all right. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like just talking, but I'm going to pull up some pictures I want to show you all. And it's refreshing. Phone's refreshing. I don't know what I got going on up there. But yeah, she was a member of the Congressional Black Caucus. And then to see somebody like um, JD Vance, JD Vance actually have the nerve. You know what? I can do better than that. I can do better than that. I don't need to go to my phone. I can play the video. Yeah, hold that thought. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Bye bye bye. Yeah.
Information is starting to leak out in the cracks of this Sonia mess.
We especially don't want that. We really don't want that. Be ready. Be ready. TikTok. So you all remember the Klansman, the senator from Ohio
Start
here,
with
J.D.
J.D.
Vance,
Vance.
who
'Cause I
is
can't stand
Donald
J.D.
Trump's
Vance.
vice presidential running mate.
Can't
And
stand J.D.
I got a question, because you all remember when he was talking about childless cat ladies? Hold on, let me play it for you.
Look, what I was basically saying is that we're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made, and so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too. And it's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And how does it make any sense that we've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake in it? I just wanted to ask that question and propose.
So, real quick, I guess people with stepchildren don't count, or that people that have surrogates have their children and they raise them don't count. But here's my question. JD, real quick. But do your comments include 69-year-old Lindsey Graham here? Because he's been in politics since at least 1993, and he's been in the United States Senate since 2003, and he has no wife and no biological children. What about 58-year-old Republican Senator Tim Scott here, who has also been in politics since at least 1995. Is he a childless cat lady also? Does Senator Tim Scott and Senator Lindsey Graham, do they fall into that category also? Asking for a friend.
Information is starting to leak out in the cracks of this Sonia Massey story. Huh?
No, stop. I can't deal with him. So that is, what we have to contend with. JD Vance is parroting the JD Vance, who has children with his wife, who is from India. Um, she has children that are Indian and white, and he wore Indian garb at his wedding. And so that's what I say when I hear people talk about Kamala Harris. Yes, girl. What? Yeah. I'm almost over. I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah. Bella's like, yeah. So you done yet? Yeah, yeah. Which one? Yeah. Y'all say hello to Bella. Y'all say hello to Bella. Bella. All right. Crumb snatcher. So Bella not playing with you. Yeah, she's like, I want to go. Hold on. Okay. Go. She wake up, she want to go play, and then she'll come back and whine in just a minute, right? But you deal with this from the attitude of blackness, right? And you're listening, and it just amazes me that we're listening to people that are going around trying to define blackness all of a sudden that we wouldn't allow to in the past. Yeah, and it's some of the most racist BS that you can see. Yeah, it's just plain racist, and that's the truth. All right, you all. Well, we're going to get out of here, and if you all have any questions, we'll get to them. Send them to me in the comment section. DM me. Put them in the comment section. I might see them, or somebody will see them, and they'll give them to me. JD actually stands for JD actually stands for couch. Yeah. Oh, I do want to play one more thing before y'all leave. I do want to give you all one more hint because I want you all to go give a special. Oh man, they they looks like my video has been taken down. Like I have a community guideline violation on my page. Hold on. Wait a minute. I think CJ Pearson got mad at. Oh no, here it is.
If your boyfriend's voting for Kamala Harris, you don't have a boyfriend. You have a girlfriend.
Y'all hear that?
Did everybody, or was I the only one that heard his voice go up a whole octave and a half before he got to the end of that sentence? CJ Pearson, is this you? Are you the one who just made that sentence? And then by the time you got to the end of it, your voice had went up a whole octave and a half? You said that with your full chest with no bass in your voice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You said that with the need to glue hair onto your lip and call it a mustache. Oh, okay, hold on. Ooh, hold on. These involuntary celibate guys kill me, right? But CJ, is this you also?
Gas hopes to make history by becoming the youngest black lawmaker in the country. At just 21 years old, C.J. Pearson is running on an America First agenda to be part of Georgia State House. C.J. Pearson is hoping to be part of a new generation of conservative leaders, and he joins us now.
I'm sorry. Hold on. First, I need a translator. And can you do it in that high octave he works his way up to? But anyway, I digress. But CJ, how did that election work out for you in Georgia? You know, you had whatever this is, endorsement, right? Is that why you're bitter and talking about other people's boyfriends? Yeah, because you lost. Not only did you lose, you lost to Mr. Magoo. And did you release this statement saying that you were going to forego running in the May primary election to focus on working on Trump's campaign? Yeah, you lost. Yeah, of course you're going to work on Trump's campaign because you lost your election bid. You can't make this up. Hold up. I'm sorry. But hold up. Seriously, right? While you're out here worrying about what other people's boyfriends are doing with more bass in their voice than you will ever have, you need to stop swallowing the glizzy of white supremacy so much, because you're going to get one of them a charge. I'm sorry. You'll cancel me. I'm sorry.
Seen this?
Y'all can cancel me after that, right?
That's
Y'all
the
can
face
cancel
of
me.
a lifetime worth of ambition.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that one. But you all have a good night, right? And remember, be safe. All right? We're out of here.